Hello, everyone. Happy Women's History Month. Hope everyone is doing something for Women's History Month, researching about women, reading books by women, different things. You won't see this until Thursday night / Friday, but I will upload a video before this video. I'm going to rant a little bit. I wish that everybody copied TikTok, but they don't copy like all of the things on TikTok. So I want to make a short, but it's too long to be a short for YouTube. There's going to be a short YouTube video of some other quotes that I liked outside of this book. So I'm going to review this book, Bold Words from Black Women, Inspiration and Truth from 50 Extraordinary Leaders Who Help Shape Our Future. It's curated by Dr. Tamar Pizzoli and illustrated by Monica Ahanonu. Just have to say it how I feel. This is Yara. I remember her last name, Shahari, in here, and then on the back is Missy Elliott. So, I done looked up these women's biography, but it's actually in the back of the book. So, this is before I actually read the book. It's not that long. It's 100 pages, and I'll show you. It's just like the famous women, a little bit about them, their quote, and illustration. So we'll see it in a minute. But Dr. Tamar Pizzoli is an African-American writer, publisher, and producer who was born and raised in Texas and now resides in Rome, Italy with her 4 children. She pens and publishes stories through her independent publishing house, The English Schoolhouse. And then it just says to visit her at her website. Monica Ahanonu is a freelance illustrator working and living in Los Angeles. She worked with companies such as New York Times, InStyle, Adidas, Sprite, Salvatore Ferragamo, DreamWorks Animation, and more. That's a good resume. Afropunk.com describes Monica's style as expressive portraits that bring an extra dimension to each subject. And then it just says you can follow her on Instagram. Which I think they had, when I looked at one part of her biography, was like, she also did stuff for a lot of Black publications, which would make sense. So, I'm going to read the description in the book. I feel like the description from online is like kind of long. So, but here it goes. Bold Words from Black Women honors 50 modern leaders who have dared to raise their voices and persevere through hardship and injustice to become revolutionaries, dreamers, artists, and creators. If I could talk today, that would be great. Featuring women like musical powerhouse Beyonce Knowles Carter, tennis great Serena Williams, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, and activist Angela Davis, this stylish book is perfect for any reader searching for inspirational words about grace, courage, strength, and self-love. So that's a lot shorter than what online says. Okay. Actually, it's only like one different paragraph than the description. And the genre is like nonfiction, but I've also saw it was like under African American books, which makes sense. It was released January 18th, 2022. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read. As you can see, I have some quotes that I liked. I didn't really make a pros and cons list, but I do have some cons in my overall overview of it. And I'm going to talk about one of them right now. So I remember this quote. So Angela Davis has a quote in the book, and it is, I feel like there could have definitely been better quotes from her. And you'll see it before. I will upload a video talking about another quote I like by her. But the quote for her, I don't think I'm going to say it wrong, but because it's like so simple. But it was like too simple for me. She's on page 16. Okay. Which I'm not saying I disagree with the quote. I just feel like they could have picked like something better for her. But the quote they picked for her was, "No human being is illegal." That was it. That's the whole quote. I hope you don't see my ring light in this. Oh, okay, you don't see it in the page. But there she goes. And then over here is like the little descriptions, you know, a little bit about her and stuff. And I feel like they could have done something better for her. I mean, I feel like she has probably like so many quotes. And that was the one they picked. But let me go into one I liked, that I actually liked. Let me see. Okay. I guess I'll go with one of my faves, Beyonce. The world will see the way you see you and treat you the way you treat yourself. And I like that because I feel like that's pretty true. Like, it's also kind of like treat yourself how you want others to treat you. So there's Beyonce. I really love the illustrations in here, and I don't know if you can see those single ladies in the back. I feel like most of the illustrations look like the person, but I don't know. It looks mostly like her, I guess. So I guess that's what counts. And then let me read another one that I liked. We're gonna do someone different. Oh, let's do Serena. I love me some Serena. I don't be watching sports at all, but if she was involved, I would be trying to find the clip. So here's her quote. It's about getting up when you are down, dusting yourself off, and asking, is that the best you got? Because I have God with me, and I can take whatever comes my way. Which, I mean, she's proved. I really like this illustration. They got her in play. And some of these illustrations are like just one illustration and nothing on the other page. But I feel like it's nice, colorful, very eye-catching. This would be great for a kid, you know? I feel like it was also categorized in the genre of like child literature too. So that's 2 quotes. How many do I want to do? Maybe I'll do like 5. So I got 2 down. I'm just flipping through. I'm trying to like kind of mix it up with different kind of people. So we did a singer, we did an athlete. Let's do an actress. I love me some Lupita Nyong'o. I actually said her last name. I feel like as right as I'm gonna ever say it. But her quote is, "My mother again would say to me, you can't eat beauty, it doesn't feed you. What is fundamentally beautiful is compassion for yourself and for those around you. That kind of beauty inflames the heart and enchants the soul." And I agree with that. Like, if you're a nice person, you're gonna be beautiful. If you're a terrible person, you're gonna look terrible. I just feel like that's just pretty true. And I like how they have like her face, but then they have like a little half face. So some of the, the illustrations are all different. Let's see, what else can we mix it up? Okay, that's another singer. I'm trying to mix it up, y'all. Okay, Debbie Allen. She's a choreographer. Actress, director, choreographer. She's mainly known as a choreographer, so I'm switching up the profession. So this is what Debbie Allen said. Dreams are the lens through which you project yourself into the universe. And then you have to be willing to do the work to make your dreams come true. I feel like that's pretty simple, inspiring, straight to the point. And I like these little, I'll put it in the camera, okay, these little drawings of her. And this book is just so like fun and colorful. All right, so we'll do 2 more and then I'll tell y'all my thoughts about it. This video is not, I don't think it's gonna be long, but yeah. Don't get your hopes up, cause I be rambling sometimes, like right now. But okay, let's do costume designer, Ruth E. Carter. Queen should always have armor. So I feel like that's really cool. Quote from her. She's an Academy Award winner. I think she won for Black Panther. They don't really specify, but I think that was the one. I think I also read Black Panther's the only Black movie that has won 2 Oscars. I don't remember the specific thing, but they have some kind of achievement, which is good. Okay, so that's 4. Let's see who else I liked. And I'm gonna just show this page off, even though this is not one of my favorite quotes, but just look at this, like the way that she looks, and like these animations and these illustrations. illustrations like have all these different looks. It's just so cute. I have a lot in the back. What I got going on in the back? Okay, that's another actress. I'm trying to switch it up. Another actress. I guess they have a lot of actresses in this book. I'm trying to see, maybe we can get somebody a different profession. Nope. Who else? Okay. Another singer. I'm trying to switch it up for you. Ah! What's this last one? Who is this? Okay, another actress. Okay, let me go back because I think I have someone who like has a different profession, so we can get a feel for somebody else, or get some quote from somebody else. Okay, jazz singer. A lot of singers in this book. If you're a musician, this was a good book for you to be inspired by, because they have a lot of singers giving their quotes. I read that one. I think I bookmarked, literally. I think I tagged someone that was not an actress, but I feel like I missed the page. Okay, I'll go back. Okay. Here we go. Let's do Katherine Johnson. She was a mathematician, NASA pioneer. She was portrayed in the movie Hidden Figures. So then everybody knew like about her work. So her quote is, "Enjoy life as it passes you by. Don't miss anything." And I like that because it's like, yeah, just live your life, have a good time. Don't miss out on things. Yeah. So now I'm going to give my overall opinion about the book, and I'm going to share my own personal inspiration quotes. Because, you know, I'm trying to switch up my writing things because I'm going to be writing lots of poetry next month. So I'm trying to, like I said before, I'm trying to switch it up. So let me give my personal opinion on it. Why don't you want my fingerprint? All right. So my overall opinion is that I really love this book. I really do. I would say some of the quotes from certain women, I think they could have found better, more notable quotes. I said that. I love what Monica did with the illustrations. They were so fun and colorful. I do wish every woman got a full portrait illustration though. I feel like they all did. Why did I make that note? Well, now I gotta flip through and check. Okay, maybe I should take that note off. Yeah, I think everybody got a full portrait at least. Some kind of full portrait. Okay, well, I guess I meant like this, because like Alice Walker only has like kind of was most of the page, but it's not a full page. So I guess that's what I meant by that. Which I don't know, it's okay. I was very inspired after reading this book, and I want to do more to fulfill my dreams. Maybe really want to push myself towards my goals, and the only thing in the way is me. So it made me really proud about that. Inspired me that way. I would give this book a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. This was $14, so it wasn't expensive. At least on Amazon. I'm sure it could be even cheaper somewhere else, because you know, Amazon is kind of a monopoly. But yeah. So despite the flaws, I think it had a very great and inspirational. It was a very great and inspirational book, and a quick read. You know, since it's like basically a picture book. So yeah, I read it in one sitting. I don't know I forgot how long it took, but it didn't take that long. So yeah, I highly recommend this. So I'm gonna read some of my own inspirational quotes. So I think everyone is beautiful in their own way. I don't like to. I mean, of course they're gonna be different. Of course, the standard of beauty is skinny, white, blonde, pretty much, both for men and women. But you know, of course, like what I think is not as attractive, somebody else might love. So I think that everybody's beautiful in their own way. So I try not to like, unless somebody's a bad person. And then if they're a bad person, I say roast them to death. Don't care about that. But outside of that, you know, you shouldn't really just be like, you know, putting people down for no reason. Which I'm on Twitter a lot, and I see that like a lot, of course, because it's Twitter. Although I would say all social media, they're like miserable people, but Twitter seems like a hotbed. And I'm not sure about Reddit, because like I'm on Reddit, but I don't. But I feel like Reddit, you can post every day, but it's not as like, I feel like it's not as much as Twitter, where you can post. I don't know if you still go to Twitter jail if you post too much, but you can post pretty much every minute if you wanted to. I guess without the Twitter jail. And you can just say anything. That's one thing about social media. You can say anything. Anything. Because there's like, and there's like a layer of anonymity. Anonymity. You can be anonymous. That's what I'm saying. Pretty much if you want. So that's like another thing. It's like there are a whole bunch of people. If you don't really, if they don't give you their exact information, you have no idea who they are. And they could just say anything, whether it's good, bad, offensive, dangerous, threatening, crazy, doesn't make any sense. They can say whatever they want. So yeah, I just like to think that everybody's beautiful in their own way. And also, lately I have, even when tweets talk about it, unless the person's being a bad person, I do not like to like. I don't really tweet that much. I like to retweet a lot, but I don't like to like people who are like body shaming people or agree with body shaming people, because I feel like it's like a touchy thing. Because after Chadwick Boseman was sick and people were saying stuff about him, and then he passed away and people felt bad. It's like just hands off. Just don't even. I don't even like, even like people lose weight. Like you never know if they're sick or why they're losing weight. So I don't even really like to comment on like things like that. So yeah, it's a little rant. But okay, here's my second quote. Everyone has a gift, but it's up to each of us to unwrap it. So it's up to each of us to like go after our dreams and our goals and really open up about them and like share them. Like I am now. Except like, I need to push myself harder. And here we go. Here goes another one. I choose to speak on things I love more than I do on things I hate. This is not to say I don't ever rant or like, stitch things that I don't like. But I try not to, because one thing I notice is like negativity spreads so quickly. You can say one negative thing, even if you said it great things, and it's just like people run with it. Or it'll be like you always say negative things, so then people are always outraged, always quote tweeting, always stitching you on TikTok, always on your Instagram account. So people do it for engagement, and I try not to like fall for the trap too much, because like some people, that's what they want. They want rage bait, they want rage clicks, they want rage engagement, because the algorithm rewards, like all algorithms, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, rewards interactions, even if they are negative, because it doesn't know whether it's positive or negative, And then my last quote is, I choose to be kind to those who are kind to me and ignore others who aren't. Because, I don't know, when I was younger, if I didn't like someone, I just ignored them. But now, people is full on cyberbullying, like hardcore. Like I'd be like, oh, I didn't know people roasted this much. I didn't know people could not like some people this much, And there are, of course, people that I don't like, but I don't want to put my energy, just like the negativity, I don't want to put my energy into the fact that I don't like them and like trying to bring them down, because it doesn't do anything for me. Like there was a quote I was going to include in my other video where I include other quotes, and it was like, who was it by? It was by Coretta Scott King. It was basically like, if you hate so much, it doesn't hurt the person you hate. It basically hurts you instead. So I try not to get worked up. I try not to get angry too much about stuff, because then I'm like, okay, I'm using this energy. This person's already made the video. The person done whatever they're gonna do. I don't need to waste my energy on it. So yeah, those are my inspirational quotes. Do you have any inspirational quotes that you like, specifically by Black women or any women? I just decided to focus on Black women this month, as always in my life, because I am a Black woman. So yeah, let me know if you've read this book, let me know what you think. Tell me inspirational quotes if you would like. And I will see you all next week.